that a stock price has been going up is one reason people buy stock, and it is also one reason a lot of people lose money in the stock market. Have you ever wondered, I bought the stock everybody was buying now, but when you check, do you get my point? When you check what is going on, you now end up seeing that you are not making money. You are always buying the stock everybody is buying, but it's as if aka they are cashing out, but you are not cashing out. What do you think is wrong? You jumped in without knowing what you were doing. You jumped in without knowing what you're doing. All right. Now, I asked a third person, why did you buy the Nvidia stock? This answer was, the person's answer was hilarious. So the person now told me that, oh, I bought Nvidia stock because a lot of people on Instagram, a lot of the they call them influencers, right? Like people who talk about finance and stock market. A lot of influencers in Instagram were saying that the stock is a stock they are buying right now, right? And then the person also went to go and buy. So it's as if, oh, let me just see what the experts are buying and I go and buy. So when that expert loses money, hope you are also willing to lose money with them. And many people won't even tell you when they're losing money. They may just show you, oh, we made tiny, small losses here. But when they lose real money, they will not share that information with you, right? So buying stock because a lot of people you follow on Instagram said that they were also buying the stock, e.g. Nvidia stock, is tantamount to buying stock because of the news and because of buying stock because of news, buying stock because of tips, right, from people. And that's one way to lose money, because what is popular is rarely where the real money is being made in the stock market. That's what you have to know. So again, let me put it this way: wrong answer, right? You are buying stock because somebody on Instagram told you that they also bought the stock. Is a wrong answer. So remember again, the real question is this: why did you buy the Nvidia stock? Why did you buy the Nvidia company stock? Or why do you want to buy the Nvidia company stock? Right? So you have to have your answer. You should be able to say, I am buying the Nvidia company stock because, and that because should have to do with the business, the company, what they are doing. You know, even some people will say, like for example, now you see some people and they'll be like, okay, I'm just going to buy this stock. You know, I'm just going to buy this stock. I think like for example, now they'll say Nvidia company, they make chips, semiconductor chips or something. Like they'll just say things like that, right? Like you will see that they have small information about the company, right? But if I ask you what a chip is, the chip you say Nvidia is making, what is it? Who uses it? Where does it go in? How can you tell when more chips are needed, when less chips are needed? Because in fact, aside buying a company, right, the worst thing that can happen to you is that you buy a company, a stock, the stock of a company, e.g. the stock of Nvidia, and you don't know when to sell it. And most of why you don't know when to sell it is because you don't know why you bought it in the first place. You don't know why you bought it in the first place. You buy a stock, you don't know when to sell it because and then you end up selling it at the wrong time and you lose money. Okay, I'm up for, how do you invest in the stock market without losing money? How do you invest in the stock market without losing money? That's what I'm concerned about. Not just how do you invest in the stock market, because you can invest in the stock market and lose money. That's not the best thing. All right. So the right thing for you to do is you learn how to know the value of a stock. You learn how to know the intrinsic value of a stock. That is how you know whether that stock is being sold for a high price or a low price when you are buying it. So when you buy stocks that are being sold at a deal, right, low prices more than their worth, you make money. When you buy stocks that have been hyperinflated and they are so expensive, you will lose money. You know, in fact, what is interesting is that you can buy the stock of a good company, but if the price you bought the stock at is very expensive, you are still going to lose money at the end of the day. You're still going to lose money at the end of the day. So it's not just investing in stock is not just finding a good company and then buying their stock anyways. No, it's beyond that. You find a good company, you find the value of their stock. That's how you used to know. That's what you will use to know whether this is worth buying now or waiting till later. Using Nvidia as example that many people are jumping in to buy. If you are thinking of buying Nvidia stock or you've already bought Nvidia stock, do you know why? Do you know why? It's a good company. Why? Go. It's like answer that question deep. Go deeper. Why? Oh, the company is cheap right now. How did you come to that conclusion? Is it because somebody said it? Can you beat your chest? If I place $10,000 and say make a bet that this company is cheap, even if you agree to make that bet, on what basis are you making the bet? Is it because of what people said or because of what you could define by yourself? Don't buy stocks because people advise you to do so, because you saw somebody saying it.